Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dicefunctional Campaign 2 with the Neighborhood Watch, where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers. They had decided to fight the lightning elemental, or the strongest lightning elemental they could find, so Kaz could get herself a nice power boost. And in the process of that fight going about, the party's warlock, Fitz, died. They risked their life to try and get Kaz out of a AoE attack. They got Kaz out, but they got hit by an attack of opportunity, fell unconscious in the middle of that AoE, and died themselves. You all then managed to combat the lightning elemental and slay them. They have been dealt with, though that was where we left off. The party then very quickly went about making a ritual to try and bring back Fitz, and I left you all in the lurch and did not tell you what happened. So, let me tell you what happened. Oopsies, not a valid URL because I accidentally put a slash. My mistake. Music man, shut up and do your job.
Not a valid URL. Fitz fucking is died forever. He got diagnosed with network connectivity issues.
There we are. Fitz. You open your eyes and you find yourself staring at the bright form of a lightning bolt as it is descending down at you. It has halted in air right as it is about to strike you. You can see every arc, every single stray bit of electricity coming off of it. You can see every single piece of it as it is just about there to hit you. Nearby, there's a Myrmidon that just struck you in the back of the skull, and Kaz, who is fortunately out of the way of this lightning bolt. But everyone else has stopped. It is like time has frozen. What do you do?
I feel like Fitz would instinctually probably move from under the lightning bolt. Like, I'm just gonna scoot out of the way of that.
You can do so. You move yourself out of the way of the lightning bolt, and you step slightly to the side, and there it is. In all of its glory, just branching up into the sky. You can even see where the clouds illuminated and sent it downward towards you. It's still not moving. It's just stopped.
Huh. And Fitz is just gonna look down.
I did that as Fitz.
Hey, that's me! I didn't do that!
That was me, sorry.
I'm died. I think Fitz is just gonna like double triple check that Kaz is out of like harm's way. Like that's all like I don't even know what you would even do in this situation. You know?
That is largely up to you, to be honest. This is one of those situations where I will leave this in your hands. What you decide you wish to do in this scenario is what you wish to do.
I think that Fitz's like curiosity about things would win out, and I think that he would reach out and like touch the lightning bolt, like where it was gonna strike him, like the end of it, like.
Yeah. You kind of touch the lightning bolt, and it does not seem to move or begin moving. Your body, you feel like a slight tingle from it. Mm-hmm. But it seems like it's just. Maybe it's not really all there.
Fitz is gonna like touch the back of his head where he got hit and sort of start looking around to see if there's any sort of movement anywhere.
You will turn and start to look around you, and you will see there is no movement around you. Even the raindrops that were falling from the sky have halted midway through the air. The flames from where lightning strikes have managed to hit the ground are midway through their flicker. All has stopped.
Fitz just gonna start calling out, like, hello? Is this all there is? Just a paused moment.
I will say, just so it is clear as well, everybody else who is there is also there. So the elemental you're fighting is still there, kind of halted in their movement, as are your companions, all, again, halted in their movement.
Yeah, but they're all stopped.
They're all stopped.
And nobody's saying anything. So Fitz is just like, I truly don't know what Fitz would be doing, because he wouldn't want to leave anybody in case this was like... Because I don't even know if Fitz knows that he died. If he, like, realizes that that's what happened. Because I think for him it was just, like, a strike on the back of the head, and then, like...
And then you went down.
And then he was here.
Yep. They're not too sure. But, given where you woke up, it doesn't seem great.
It doesn't seem like a great situation. I mean, I think that if nobody says anything, if there's no sound or anything, Fitz is just going to do the next best thing and think, hey, if I have this advantage, I'm going to try to kill something. Because to him, like, these things are still attacking. So I think he's going to attack the thing that hit him on the back of the head. Just try to stab it.
Yeah. And Fitz, you know what would happen if you were to plunge your partisan into the body of this thing. It should slightly decorporate, its body should have trouble holding itself together, and you do so, and you watch as it kind of, like, reacts as if you stabbed it, and then it kind of dissipates a little bit. Though some of the details of where you've plunged your blade into it seem almost poorly rendered, to use an out-of-character term.
Right. I think Fizz is just gonna start yelling out, like, what do you want me to do? Is there something I'm missing? I don't... He's gonna go and, like, push Kaz so that she's even further away from danger. Maybe that's... Like, if he can affect his surroundings...
Yeah, you push Kaz further and further away from the strike. She will lay there. Can you describe what Fitz's thought process is right now in this moment?
Fitz is bouncing rapidly between, I'm probably fine, this is a spell, and then the thought that he keeps pushing away, which is I'm dead. Like, he's not like, there was no way he thought that this was gonna end in him dying. Like, he thought he was just gonna push Kaz out of the way, take a hit, and get back up and keep fighting. Mm-hmm. Because he's still riding that sort of adrenaline, I think, that you get in that sort of situation where you're helping somebody else. So it's like getting shot with adrenaline and then waking up and everything's still. So he's got, like, that anxiety of, like, where do I go? Like, what do I step? Like, we're still fighting, but nobody's moving.
Okay. Sorry. So you are ready for a fight. You're ready for something to occur, but it doesn't. It never does. They don't spring back into action. The spell doesn't end. The water does not begin to fall. The lightning bolt does not strike. Everything is still just frozen. And I think with a character of your intelligence, at about this point, it is hard to deny the fact that the next most likely possibility is that you are indeed dead.
I think Fitz just goes full, like, not breakdown, but like, I think he takes the partisan and just like stabs it into the ground and starts like yelling at the sky, like, well, where is it? Where's the afterlife then? Is this all? Is this it? I'm just meant to stay in this moment forever. And if nothing happens, he's just gonna start, like, breaking shit. Like, hitting rocks as hard as he can until either his fingers break or the rock breaks.
I think the biggest question in that moment is, what does Fitz's mind think will happen?
I don't know. I mean, because he doesn't believe in any...
Especially when, like, punching the rocks and doing all this stuff. Does he think he's going to break the rocks? Does he think his hand is going to break?
In his mind, he wants the rocks to break. Because he wants to feel the feeling of breaking things. Of, like, taking something from this space.
Then in that case, as Fitz furiously starts smashing whatever they can with their bare hands, you will. The rocks will literally rend themselves apart and splinter as you punch into them. They break, they fall apart, they crumble.
That wasn't as satisfying as I wanted it to be. He's gonna do the next thing that came to my mind, which is pick his partisan back out of the ground and stab the lightning elemental and assume that he's gonna kill it in one strike.
Yeah,
man is dead.
You plunge your partisan into the body of the lightning elemental, and it will fall to the ground deceased. Granted, Fitz doesn't know how the lightning elemental would actually die. So right. It just falls to the ground like a corpse. Your mind fills in the blank details that you didn't have with your next best assumption. A body falls. It falls like a body.
I think
this is one of my favorite things to do with you guys, because watching you guys try to understand and like play in this environment you never get to play in is very fun for me.
I think that Fitz is going to do something really rash, because he's like, okay, worse has already happened to me. What else can happen? And I think he is going to... The other end of the partisan is sharp enough to like wedge itself into the ground, right?
Absolutely.
He's gonna wedge it into the ground at an angle, turn his back to it, and fall on it.
Jesus.
And he's just gonna like assume that it's gonna get him somewhere in this. Cause it's like, if he dies here, what happens? You know? He's like, I'm already dead. What's gonna happen to me?
Fair enough.
Can't know if we don't experiment, you know?
Fitz, you basically set your partisan into the ground like a skewer. You just fall back onto it. And as you do so, you feel the piercing pain of the blade stabbing through your back and piercing through your ribs and you see the tip of the partisan protrude out slightly. You feel the pain of this because you know what it feels like to get hit by a blade.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will very quickly stop.
Is the blade still sticking out of Fitz's chest, or did
Nope.
the pain stop?
The pain stops.
Huh. I guess Fitz will push himself, like, use the force of, like, put his hands on the partisan and, like,
remove
push
himself from the blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a hole in your body now. You have a hole in your front, just a little bit, but your back is probably gouged. It doesn't hurt in the same way, though it slowly starts to get like a dull throb of an open wound.
What do you want from me? I've tried to kill myself. And oh, this is frustrating. I didn't realize that dying would be a puzzle. I think the next step for Fitz is, like, he's just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. He's just gonna fly straight up into the air as far and fast as he can. Until it stops him. He doesn't know what's gonna happen.
Okay, that's actually a very interesting idea. Fitz, you begin just flying upwards and outwards, away, wherever away is. And you know a fair amount of what is up in the sky. You will eventually manage to come towards the clouds themselves, where you do lose some detail. The interior of the clouds looking roughly like what you think they probably look like, though there are definitely some spots that seem poorly rendered, for lack to again use the term, almost like it's low poly. You can see spots where the lightning definitely seems to have been crackling through it, and how your mind assumes it probably looked. And then you fly up past the clouds, and you can see what your mind assumes the upside of a cloud and all the banks around them would look like, and then you just keep on flying. You keep going upwards and outwards until eventually there is this odd rippling feeling that you have around your body, like you've just walked through a semi-permeable substance of some sort. And then it all looks different. You're now inside of a location that looks like a city. It looks like it's probably oceanfront. Architecture is pretty different from what you're used to. Cobblestone, definitely, yeah. You know what that looks like, though the stonework is not elvish, not dwarvish. What looks like wood shingling, occasionally like kind of like the A-frame style houses that have like plaster and what have you. Boats nearby. At the center of this square-like area you find yourself in, there is what looks like a statue of 6 people, like a bronze statue of like 6 heroes of some sort. And you can see that there are a bunch of people that are milling about. Would you care to roll a perception check? Actually, a sense motive check.
Sense motive.
Investigate insight.
That's not real. You just said a fake term to me.
It's been a while since you've done that one.
It's been a while since you hit me with a sense motive. It's insight, right?
Insight, yeah.
Okay. What the hell?
I'm gonna need a knowledge planes check on that one, Chief.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared.
I miss all those skills.
Don't use Pathfinder terms. It scares me.
I miss those skills.
It freaks me out.
I miss all that skill variety. It was so nice.
There's too many numbers in Pathfinder. Leave them over there.
I love the numbers.
Not me. It's just you. If we could get numbers completely out of D&D, that'd be great.
That's just
sick.
Guys, I have terrible news. That's just called improv. Do you want to take improv classes with me?
Yes.
I will point out I'm literally going to an improv show tonight. So like I don't mind improv.
Yeah, I'd rather play a game instead of do an improv show with you guys. Gonna be honest.
I love improv.
Yeah, it's great. On Whose Line Is It Anyway?
No, it's great right here, right now.
Make some noise. Make some noise, guys. Also improv.
Yeah.
So with your insight check, you'll notice you can't really put your finger on it entirely. But there's like a pattern to the movement of the crowd that like you're faintly noticing that you can't put your finger entirely on it. There's definitely one person here that looks like they are not following the pattern in the same way. They are doing something else.
It immediately locks onto them. And it's heading towards that person.
Okay. You're looking at a man who is, he looks to be dwarvish, of some variety. Maybe he's a slight mix of dwarvish and human. He looks to be a little taller, though he still has that bulk, and the wideness that a lot of dwarves have. Fairly hairy as guys go. He has basically like just a goatee. Like just the goatee, which he has then braided, and has run a few beads through. His hair is kind of like a blondish color, like kind of like the salt and pepper version of blonde, where it just kind of like it's losing some of its color, but it's still very much blonde hair. And he is basically talking with shopkeepers. He's trying to barter for a good deal. It looks like right now he's trying to like debate over the best price for a head of broccoli. That's about what he's looking to do currently.
I think that Fitz probably still looks like wild-eyed and kind of like adrenaline high. And I think he's gonna try to play it really cool. She's gonna like come to this guy and be like, excuse me, could you tell me where I am?
Shit. You look like hell.
I don't feel much better.
I'd imagine not. You've got a hole in your chest.
Oh, it's fine. I did that.
Yeah. Well, this is a dealer. This is the market. Well, it's what it looks like. It is.
Are you dead?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Been here for a while, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But this is what I remember, and well, it just kind of it all came back to me eventually. There's a fucking hair or something. I can see. Oh, there it is. It's just a line on the goddamn sheet behind me. I saw like this faint little line right here, and it's driving me up the wall.
Real. You said.
Yeah, it's just the wall. I hate it. I don't like small things. No, it's me tweaking out. I'm pretty sure he died a while ago. But this is what I remembered, and it eventually kind of became this, you know.
Right. So when you first showed up here, was everything frozen?
Yep. Yeah, I remember the
Nothing.
horse that was coming at me, and it was stopped, and the carriage was behind it.
I opened my eyes under a lightning bolt.
Bad luck.
Well, it was on purpose. I saved a friend. So, you said you've been here for a long time.
Yeah, not much you can do about it, though.
So this is it?
I don't think so.
How do you go farther? Where do I flew up. from where I was, I flew directly... I got wings. I flew directly up into the sky. And now I'm here. Is that...
Well, I don't know. Occasionally you see other people kind of meander through, like what you've done. Because I don't think we really have to stay where we are. It's just a lot of this is a lot more comfortable for me, so I just stayed here. But like, there's nothing stopping you from wandering on until you see something different.
Right.
I'm pretty sure some folks go though. I remember seeing some that acted like they'd been here a while, and I never really saw them again.
So there really is just... Huh.
Maybe this is the reception room.
Huh. Not a great reception room. Usually there's someone to answer questions, and I have a lot of questions! He looks up at the sky as he, like, shouts that.
Why don't you look around? Find another person. I'm not really the most informed for something like this. Maybe you'll find someone who is.
No, that's fair, but I'll probably leave here in a moment, but just in case we ever meet again, I'm Fitz. Nice to meet you. Lovely to meet a person here.
Fall, you'll probably never see me again, in all honesty.
I might, you never know. It's a small world. Well, rather after other... Anywho, Fitz is gonna awkwardly just sort of back up and then look at the statue because I want to know. And then after he gets a good hard look at it, he's gonna fly straight up again. He's just gonna keep doing that.
Okay. You see that the statue is the form of what looks like one mulligan individual, probably an older form of their bodies. One large lizard folk. 2 elves, both male. 1 dwarf and 2 elves, 1 dwarf. No, yeah, I think it is only 5 people, not 6. My mistake.
Damn, this place ain't got halflings. This shit sucks! And he's gonna fly directly in the sky. That's me, not Fitz, obviously. This shit sucks! Jess is going into the living room, and she said to worry about ourselves, but I don't know what she's doing in the living room. What the hell?
So, Fitz, you will fly on to another person's afterlife. Because that is effectively what you're doing now for me, Connor, to address you, Jill. You are basically going from one person's afterlife to another person's afterlife.
I'm visiting, like a little gay fairy.
Yep. So I suppose the biggest question for you is, what exactly would you want to try and find in this afterlife? You said you were trying to find someone else who knew more, maybe?
Maybe, or like someone who seems to have like... Fitz is seeking out basically like an authority figure. Because he's a little nerd boy who needs an authority figure to tell him what the frick is going on. What the freak is happening? He would never say that, by the way.
He would never curse? No kidding.
He would never say what the freak. That's too close. Sorry, I'm like a cat. I keep hearing noises behind me.
Keep reacting.
It's freaking me out. I'm not used to there being noises behind me.
So, Fitz, you will continue on. You'll keep wandering and trying to find other people, and you'll see other afterlives, battlefields, farms, ranches, a boat in the middle of the ocean, stuff like that. And eventually you'll find yourself on what you're pretty sure is Achenaeus. Back where you last saw Omazanom. You are inside of what looks like some kind of a big hall with a lot of bright lights all around you. And there are these weird machines with little circular stools right in front of them. that have all these blinking lights and spinning dials and things around them. Never seen anything like it.
This seems like something someone could get addicted to.
Yes.
I can't stop winning!
Almost seems intentional that way.
Oh my god.
And you've gotten good at figuring out who's the dead guy here. Because you can find the dead guy. It's just like you said. It's the guy who keeps winning as he keeps playing the slots.
I can't stop winning.
That's where he is. He's at the slots. But there's someone else here. Someone who's actually positioned themselves away from the slot machines and an actual like bar location here in this hall. It is a red-headed man, ginger, to be more accurate. Long hair, kind of a solid, square-looking face, square jaw, very sharp cheekbones. You're not sure if he's elf or human. His ears are hidden behind his hair, so it's not entirely clear what he is. He's wearing some nicer clothes, though it looks older in design. Almost like a nice bit of finery, or maybe some nice robes that a spellcaster would wear. And he's basically just having a drink to himself. And occasionally you'll see him kind of like squint at the bartender a little bit. And then you see him kind of try to do something mentally, and the bartender's appearance changes ever so slightly. And it shifts ever so slightly.
I think Fitz is gonna be a little jokester and come up directly behind the guy and go, "How are you doing that?"
Practice. It's not as simple as if it was back in your little piece of the afterlife, but practice. You can even twist small details of other people's.
Huh. How long have you been here?
I don't know at this point.
Lost track.
No.
No?
Lost paperwork. That's what I think I am.
Oh.
Thias, nice to meet you.
Ah, Fitz. Lovely to meet you. Sorry you're stuck.
He'll shake your hand. Oh, I've gotten quite used to it at this point. No, I've been here for a very, very long time. Seen plenty of other mortals make their way in and out. Seen plenty get picked up. Like I said, I think I'm lost paperwork. My file fell between the cracks of the desks. Here I am. I'm just stuck.
Huh. Fitz is gonna commit this guy's name to memory. So okay. I'm just putting that out there. Okay. Because he's gonna get man's paperwork fixed.
That is how you spell his name. Thias.
Okay. Huh. So, I think I just died, as in, like, seconds ago, I just died. And I'm not...
It feels like seconds. The reality here is that in this place, you've probably spent about a year or so here. You'll forget a good chunk of this. It'll all compress like a dream. You'll feel like you've been here for seconds. But right now, it feels like years. If you paid attention to every moment, every second, you'd feel like you're living out your life. And if you just sat there back in your afterlife, it'd be the same thing. But if you come back, that's it. It all gets squished down. For you, it'll feel like a dream.
Oh. That's terrifying.
No, it's reassuring.
How?
Do you know how terrible it'd be for most mortals to have to remember hundreds of years that never actually happened?
Well, yes, but how terrible would it be to be here and, no offense, live out hundreds of years only to have all of it taken away? If you feel like you're living here and you do something with your life here for 100 years, and then all of a sudden, 10 seconds later, you're brought back, and all that you had is gone. So either way, it's sort of a nightmare.
But it's all a dream. At that point, who cares?
But haven't you ever had a dream where you wake up and you miss somebody that doesn't exist? So that's going to be a whole life that doesn't exist.
Sure. I don't think death is really supposed to be something that you walk away from very comfortably.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like any of this, actually. I've decided that I don't... I stabbed myself, and I don't think it's gone away yet.
You haven't checked again, have you?
Is it
Stitched
gone?
back up. It's stitched back up. Because your mind knows what happens to a wound that's open. It closes.
Is there... how do I... where... I really, truly don't want to live out an entire year of life here. I'd like to get back as soon as possible. Is there like a way... I'm not that you would know, I apologize again. I would like to expedite the process.
No. See, do you know why there's a waiting room? Why this is what it is?
No, and I don't like that.
It's helping getting things processed. It's helping so that everybody manages to figure out where they really belong. You take a terrible person, you leave them here for hundreds of years. Eventually, their mind will start to either become aware of it, or they'll fall so far into their madness that they will not be redeemable. Or they'll make their own hell. A normal person, like that guy, they'll busy themselves. They'll find stuff to do, they'll forget the years, because the years blend together and they feel more like seconds. And they'll find themselves shopping, playing slots.
But that's its own sort of hell, isn't it? So does everyone just get stuck in a loop forever? Because that's not good for anyone.
No.
Even if you're unaware of it.
Nope. Eventually you get out. When
Eventually?
Your body... Yes. Eventually. When your body is not able to be redeemed, well, brought back by most normal means, you get sorted. You get brought to your afterlife. That's it.
And they just lose paperwork sometimes.
I think if there's a sometimes, I'm the only sometimes. So.
I don't like any of this one bit. I think this is a terrible system. And I'm really resisting the urge to say I'd like to talk to the person in charge, because that makes me sound like a whole nother type of person. But I really would like to have a word. But I don't think I will. But I would love to.
Congratulations. You have found the thing that every single mortal ever thinks of. Boy, this system sucks. I want to change it. And then you realize you can't change it. Because you're immortal. That's how it works.
Sorry, I'm just running through every single possibility on how I could possibly try to change this, including killing a god. That's already on the table.
Yeah, you can roll insight on if you'd like, by the way.
Okay. Please. Again. 13 again.
Consistent.
I mean, considering you're not proficient, it's not bad.
I know, I'll take it. Trust me, I'll take it.
Thias has a glimmer in his eye, like he's very amused. like your entertainment now. You've proven to add some levity that he has not gotten to see in quite a while.
Don't look at me like I'm funny. I'm trying very seriously to dismantle a terrible, terrible system right now. No, that wouldn't work either.
Mm-hmm.
10, no. Don't... Unless you have something significant to add to help me figure out how to dismantle this from the inside, possibly. Seeing as I've got a year or something.
No, I've nothing to say.
Why isn't everyone just breaking things?
Many
windows. We should be.
Many
Maybe it'll
are.
get attention.
Attention from what?
I don't know.
We make this. I had my own. I left. I got bored. I went to other people's. They made their own. Whether he realizes or not, he made this. He put himself right here in this casino. Right here in front of the sluts. With a bartender that gives him free drinks without even taking a pay from him. He put himself here. He doesn't even know he did it, but he did it. Breaking stuff means nothing, because there's nothing really broken. It's an illusion.
Well, I'd like to get beyond the illusion. I want a door that will lead me somewhere that no one else here has ever been. And I would like to turn it all off. I've been here... I don't know how long I've been here, but I'm already sick and tired of it. I'm gonna go insane if I stay here. The repetition...
Feels terrible for you right now.
It's going to feel terrible forever. I'm stuck here. Everyone I love is out there. And I'm not gonna look at some fake versions of them that my mind has made. Because that's insane. This is all insane.
But if they're close enough.
No, that's not... If you eat an apple and the inside is still the right color, but it's liquid, that's close enough. That's insane. This is insane. And I would like to leave. But I don't know how. Which is even more insane. And I don't even know what these machines are, but they're freaking me out. Ah!
It's always very funny, this.
I don't think it's funny, but I'm glad to be of entertainment for you.
Small comforts,
Happy for you.
See, it's always the people like you that have the hardest time here. Because you're so desperate to know that you won't be okay with not knowing. You won't just sit there and go, all right, I'm here. You won't just be like, all right, let's have some fun.
I have a life outside, and the people that come here and just are all right with sitting in front of one of these for a long time, no, I've got
dead.
family. Yes, and I would like to not be.
Join the club. Do you know how many other people wish they weren't dead?
I presume many.
Yes, many.
I would like to... What do I do if I don't want to fight against this? Do I just sit down and then hit buttons for a year, 2 years, 100 years, 1,000 years?
You could wish yourself to sleep. You could let it pass by in an instant. You could do whatever you wanted.
But what I want
is to not be dead.
to go back, but I can't do that. So the one thing I want, and I also can't get information. So, like, I can't figure out where I'm at or why I'm here, or when I will get out. I just have to sit here and, I don't know, sleep for, say, 100 years. And then wake up and think, oh, what a lovely dream, I just dreamt that I slept for 100 years. You realize that this is actually, I've said it a million times and I'll say it again, this is actually insane. How are you not insane? How are you not cracked? How have you not thrown yourself through the wall?
Who says I haven't?
Why aren't you now?
Do it enough times, you get pretty sick and tired of it.
I don't know what to do. And I hate that.
That sounds like you need to get one of those therapists that people have. Because you really don't do well with not having control. I'm gonna get going. I'm sure there's another afterlife for me to pop by and take a look at. I'll let you have your breakdown. Maybe you can find a therapist. Probably a dead one.
What? No! And Fitz is just gonna... He's in a building, I guess. He's gonna fly directly into the fucking wall.
Yeah, you do.
And imagine it bursting.
Yeah.
Fitz went to hell. Fun fact, Fitz went to his hell. This is his hell.
He's
in hell.
You went to the waiting room.
Which is hell for Fitz. Which is Fitz, a hell designed specifically for Fitz. He's a good boy. He doesn't deserve this.
The funniest thing is that really, if Fitz just got out of his own head and just stopped for a bit and just like relaxed, he'd be fine. But he's never gonna do it.
He's like, I'm gonna fucking figure this out but there's nothing to figure out.
No, that's the answer. This is it.
The thing with Fitz, I mean, he is gonna keep going until he loses steam, which is gonna fucking be a minute.
Yeah, it would take a while, probably.
And I think that at some point he just stops stopping in these different, like, waiting rooms, so it just becomes a blur of him just flying in one direction for as long as he can, and just, like, these different rooms passing him by at Mach speed. It's gonna go until he runs into a wall, or until he gets too tired to keep going.
And Fitz will. For the last moments of your dream, it is a haze of location after location after location, moving past at Mach speed with no signs of ever stopping, no signs of ever hitting a wall, no signs of ever finding the end. And then you will wake up in the rainy field with everything around you. Your friends have surrounded you. All the elementals are gone. You are alive. And you feel like you just had a dream.
Is there anything
you can remember? You remember hazy details of that dream. You remember talking with Thias, who had stood out. You remember rushing around trying to find an answer for something, and it just blurs all together. What felt like years in the waiting room for you feels like that weird indeterminate amount of time that a dream is, where you can't put a word to it. It just was. I always love tucking these little horrifying thoughts into my settings.
This also coming from a person with keen mind who probably vividly recalls his dreams and maybe even keeps a dream journal.
Would Fitz remember, like, he wouldn't remember every single day of it? Would he remember how long it felt like?
No. Because, like, again, I have to emphasize, right now, it feels like a dream. It feels the same way it does, like, when you have woken up, even from a dream that felt long in the dream. Right. Once you wake up, you go, Oh, that was a dream.
I've been asleep for 15 seconds.
Yeah, I've been asleep for 15 seconds. It's like, what have you? So the time that you may have felt right then, it doesn't feel like that time now. It feels exhausting. Speaking of which, you have 3 levels of exhaustion. That's what happens when you get resurrected.
That's what happens when you fucking die, idiot.
Weird.
Sound. Roblox oof
And
sound.
this is why we will be taking at least one long rest in the hells.
Yeah. I forgot we have so much to do.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Time.
We spent 100 years flying through walls.
I will point out I can rid of at least one level of exhaustion because we don't necessarily have the time to wait for you to get rid of those 3. But Greater Restoration gets rid of a level of exhaustion, so I can at least do that. Also, is anything different about Fitz?
No, you see no visual differences from Fitz.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Can I now ask what Jill rode?
No, you got a 14. Just fine.
Okay.
I literally, the other day when we were in call and I messaged Jolly and she was like, holy shit, the paragraph you just sent me. I literally sent, LOL, he's fine. With a screenshot of my dice rolls. And Jolly said,
Jolly!
And I said,
oh shit.
No, that's
we're
so
improving.
good. I love that.
Jolly just loves lying.
I love it. Yeah.
It's Jolly's favorite thing.
It is. And I encouraged her. I said, I'm gonna have to do some research
Jolly
to
just
figure out how
said
to
in
draw
chat,
that.
LMAO.
God damn it, Jolly!
Both of you.
I'm glad though, because I was gonna be so mad that I am somehow, of all the deaths across all our campaigns, I'm the only one. I was going to be the only one who could roll above 5.
Can I ask another question, Connor? Was this one of the situations where they would have come back pretty much unless they rolled a nat 1?
With the 14 on the roll, it was.
No, I meant like.
With the sacrifices.
First resurrection, I think even a nat 1 you come back. If you have 3 big seeds.
If you have 3 confirmed sacrifices that pass, even on a natural 1, you will still come back. You'll just come back wrong.
Okay.
So in this case, Fitz was guaranteed to be fine.
And the entire week, Jill was like, I don't know.
What if 6 natural ones and got hit by a bus, Becca?
A bus in real life.
A bus in real life.
But Connor, my question was, were they big enough sacrifices?
Oh yeah, they were all accepted.
Okay,
Thanks.
I wasn't sure. That's what I was asking. Okay,
Yeah, every single one of those was
cared
accepted.
about. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
you rolled that like genuinely physiology cares about is like.
I'll be honest.
If that was enough. That was enough.
I'll be honest here. I think for next campaign, I honestly kind of want to increase the range of you come back wrong, because simply because I love the idea of death being something that you don't walk away from. You don't just go, I'm good. You come back and go, help, something's wrong, because you were dead.
So I love the things that go wrong, but I think the really, really big changes should be for like lower rolls, if that makes sense. Like
they should be for like nat.
Like there should be a critical fail range so that you don't like roll really well and then you come back a different species.
I think that
mine was Tana rolled a 2 and did not come back.
I think that a fun consequence could be, using my own experience here, for a character with keen mind, I think that they should be forced to remember every single year they spent in the waiting room.
You know that you wouldn't be the first person. That wouldn't be the first. That you wouldn't have been the first character, because that would have happened to Rudy too.
Yeah, I understand that. I was saying that as my experience.
Yeah. So fun fact. In world, because this is something that will never really get the chance to be explained. When you are sent to a plane of punishment, you do remember all of those years in the waiting room, positive or negative. You remember every single year.
So if you like made a nice life for yourself, and then they were like, "Hey, you were,"
and you're like, "Hey, you're a horrible monster. You remember all that
All right,
great
Hitler,
stuff that you
hope
made
you've
for
had
yourself."
a nice time in purgatory. Get over here.
And if
time to get flayed forever.
Yeah, and if your mind was punishing itself the entire time, if your mind was punishing itself the entire time because you still repent for it and you feel bad, but you're still found lacking and you still go to hell, you go from one punishment, remember that punishment, and then go to another punishment. Meanwhile, on the positive planes, you have the choice. You can remember it if you want, you can not remember if you don't care.
Yeah.
That's
what a plane it would be, like, what an eternity waiting room it would be if you had a heart attack while you're playing Date Everything, and so your afterlife was literally every single thing was something you could date forever and ever.
And I will say,
Hell.
kind of why I wasn't as worried, I guess. I was a little worried.
You were really worried.
I was like, don't downplay this.
You literally were begging me to tell you that Fitz was okay.
And then you were like, okay, you said, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm good. I'm like,
I literally was like, Michelle, if I'm not concerned, you shouldn't be concerned.
As soon as you said that, I was like, okay, we're fine. And then
we're good.
I'm like looking back on it and I go, you guys were real casual about it in the chat. So like, I was like, maybe we should have realized.
Casual doesn't necessarily mean anything with this group. When I rolled the 2, I was just like, huh?
Huh?
I
know what I rolled.
You didn't know if it was good or bad until like a month later.
Jess is still recovering,
Jess
I
still
think,
from
Becca name dropping.
From Hitler going to get flayed
forever.
Tell you something so important.
Yeah.
I haven't been listening to a word. I didn't know what you said. What I'm recovering from is the fact I opened this book and there was something in the back of the book. I went, oh, what's this? It's my fucking birth certificate.
God damn it.
Okay, hold on. Why is your birth certificate in the back of a book?
Put it somewhere safe.
I need to preface, it used to be in a book that I kept specifically for all my important documents. But apparently at some point I moved it. I haven't known where my birth certificate has been for the last year and a half.
Hey,
oh my god.
Jess, if you'd like, I could get you a shitty hardcover book. We could hollow it out and you'd have a more secure way of hiding it. Not tucking it into a fucking book.
No, this tracks for autism. I'm gonna be honest here.
Well, the problem is, the book I tucked it into, I used to use all the time.
That's
it was like your favorite book. You're like, I will never forget that this is here. Something new comes along.
I forgot that it was there.
That is so dumb, dude. That is so dumb.
You should do what I do and put your birth certificate in a manila folder that says Jill's birth certificate, do not lose. And then you'll never lose it.
Do you know where that
Get a
is?
firebox.
No.
God damn it!
It's somewhere over there.
Hey, hold on. Hey, let me add on to the birth certificate escapades. You guys should do what I did. Get a firebox and put all your important documents inside the firebox. I lost the key, so I had to use a lockpick to unlock it.
Thankfully, I own a lockpicking kit.
Yeah,
Am I the
26-year-old.
Am I the only one who has important documents?
Excuse you?
Safety deposit box at the bank?
This killed me. So anyways, a quick reference. Thanks Monster of the Week, Tomb of Mysteries, for holding my birth certificate this whole time.
So Fitz is fine.
And that was the mystery. Where would my birth certificate go?
And now it's the mystery.
Hey, can we get the birth certificate escapade, please? Clipped in its entirety? That'd be great. Thank you.
It might be a bit too long for a clip.
You can make a highlight.
We should write that.
It happened at 4:11. Hey, guys, I'm so sorry to having derailed this whole thing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
When I put my head down like this, it's just on. I was flipped through this because I'm looking for something, because I made a reference to something earlier, and it's been killing me that I can't think of where it came from in this. And I was just flipping through, and there was something in the back of my book. I went, what's this folded piece of paper? And I pulled it out and I went,
So dumb, dude.
it used to be kept in my Greek mythology book.
Put it.
Autism.
So
File it away.
Fitz, you return back to the land of the living. You look normal. And you will see surrounding you are all of your friends. You see Granny, you see Ignatius, you will see Fizzy, Daeris, Oro.
Is Kaz alright?
When did Oro get here?
Kaz needed a few minutes.
That makes sense.
She's okay?
She's okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Fitz?
I'm putting a 5th level heal, not heal, but 5th level cure wounds.
Cure
into
wounds.
Fitz. Yeah, into Fitz immediately.
Oopsies.
Yeah, we're just gonna roll
Oh,
for
my
that
mic.
shit. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta put this one. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. Nope. There you go. That's how many points you get. 21.
Okay.
Fitz, let's sit you up slowly.
Taking a picture of my
How you
rumpled
feeling,
little trash
son?
cat.
Like you've seen a ghost.
I'm tired.
Probably using of that too, but
I died, right? Was that
Yeah.
real?
yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Okay.
But you're not dead
strange.
now, and that's what matters.
Very odd dream.
Yeah, it's weird.
I remember hating it.
I spit the whole time being a detective in my death.
Why?
Didn't have anything better to do.
I remember crashing through walls. A lot of walls.
I don't imagine you dealt well with the nothingness that death is.
I don't think I want to do that again.
Sucks.
Hi,
Yeah.
Mr. Beast here. I locked an anxious man in no way to death.
Fuck off.
It's a
Fuck off.
No! Get out of here, Mr. Beast! Mr. Beast!
Get out of here, Jimmy!
Jimmy.
Jimmy!
His name is Jimmy. That's fucked
Yes, his
up.
name is
That's a
Jimmy.
kind name. He's the
That's
devil.
fucked up. He's not a Jimmy.
He's not a Jimmy. He is like a fucking
A beast.
Satan.
Okay.
Satan. Lucifer Morningstar.
His name is in fact Jimmy.
The devil himself.
Yeah.
Jimmy
yeah,
Mr.
so-
Beast.
Jimmy Mr. Beast. Yeah, you're alive now, which is good. Obviously, I can help you a little bit with that exhaustion, so you don't feel so tired. You also do need to get some rest.
Granny gives him a hug. She's just like, ugh. Very, very quick, but very tight.
I think Fitz very, very like kind of raggedly, slowly brings a hand up and is like, thanks for not letting me be dead for longer.
Never.
Got you up as quick as we could.
I think I need to go to sleep
Yeah. Hold on.
for a while.
Hey, Fitz.
Yeah.
We're glad you're alive again.
Yes, we are.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm alive as well. Thank you.
Definitely need some rest there.
I'm going to do, because she needs it. I just want to make sure I have it cut. Okay.
I will do a greater resto on Fitz, so at least we can rid him of one level of exhaustion. Let me just confirm it does that. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm confirming.
A single level.
I think it does.
Yeah, I know it's a single level, but a single level is better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
While you're doing that, I want to say Daeris very carefully off her shoulder pulls Frog off where she had picked him up and just sets him in Fitz's lap.
My baby boy! Ah!
Yeah, so you are
Fitz.
at 2 levels of exhaustion.
I also need you to answer a question. Where is the diamond now embedded in your body?
Ooh.
Great question.
Oh
I
shit,
think-
is that something that happens?
It happens now because you suggested it, and I thought it was cool.
I think that it
Okay.
should be right where Fitz stabbed himself. Because I think that the pain that he felt and the mild throbbing, I think that was probably like mildly the diamond from where he stabbed himself on his fucking.
I'll let you determine where that is.
Yeah,
or
it's
whether
like-
it's
it's
on
like-
your back or what have you. But either way, it's
Yeah.
you have a
I think it'll
diamond
be on
embedded
his-
on your body.
I think it'll be in his chest, all the Steven Universe. He is a
Does
gem
he-
now.
Does
Steven
he also
Universe,
have?
maybe.
Does he also have like lightning scars?
Lichtenberg figures.
Like
So
Kaz?
because not only did you take one, you technically took two. That
You took
like
so
one that
much.
killed you, and then another one that just hit your dead body because you weren't
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
So you actually would have a whole lot of like Lichtenberg figures crawling up your your chest. Effectively, actually no, your back. It'd be your back because you got hit in the back of the head. You fell forwards, and then it went bam, bam.
Yeah.
So you have a mass of Lichtenberg figures all along your back and crawling along your wings, effectively.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, that looks cool as hell, honestly.
Even the soft,
Pretty.
even the soft membrane of the wing itself, all also show the Lichtenberg figures.
Shakes Fitz and Kaz around in a jar, going twins. So what butters now?
Hey Connor,
Yo,
what happened to the lightning in the bottle?
the lightning in the bottle, it is gone. Because at some point during that whole escapade, someone did manage to snag it, and they did run away. Who the hell? Some fortunate elemental.
He's a
Everyone else is busy
quiet life.
fighting.
See, little snack. Yeah.
We are going to I will say, like, at that point, do you guys go back to the tower?
please.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need a
I
fucking
think
nap,
so.
dog.
As we're going back to the tower, Daeris does look at Fitz and go, I'm really glad you didn't see me taunting the elemental while you were alive.
Why are you taunting the elementals?
Do not make it kill Kaz.
But it would have killed you.
Look at me. Daeris has no damage to her, by the way.
Fitz is just going to very calmly point to her stomach.
I'm aware.
Taunting an elemental. You are so lucky that I am physically exhausted.
I know, that's why I'm telling you now instead of waiting for one of our friends to tell us later.
Smart. Unlike taunting an elemental, that was stupid. That
It
was a
worked.
dumb-
I was the one who killed it.
I'm really happy that you killed it, and that's fantastic, and the outcome was fantastic. But getting there, that was stupid. Thank you for killing it, though. That's fantastic.
If my camera goes out of focus one more time this session, I'm going to jump out my window.
We live on the
Do
first
that.
floor.
Don't do that because then we don't get to hang out next month. So don't do that.
They live on the first floor.
You would jump out, and it would just be a
He'd be like,
Well, to be fair, it's still the foundation, so it would hurt a little bit.
It would hurt a little.
Fucking kill me.
I don't care. Still don't jump out your window. Like
It's like what, Jill? An 8-foot fall is bad?
no,
Not
no,
even.
no.
It's like a 3 foot.
It's a 3-foot fall, dude.
Generously, generously 5 feet. Generously
Look,
5 feet.
I see people walk by this window all the time, and it's like
Yeah.
only up to here on them.
that's
Jen-
like 5 feet.
That's like 4 feet.
It's like
4 to
maybe
5.
4.5 feet. It would not hurt.
You guys will return back to the tower. It's a matter of just using the teleport spell. At this point, it's a question of what you wish to do next. A long rest may not be a bad idea.
Yeah. So long rests. In terms of like what like mission we want to do next, I think we have to go back to the Hells.
I was about to say, we've talked about this very briefly out of character. Kind of my thought process for what's left to do is Fizzy, and then who else still needs upgrades? Because I think we were gonna do Iggy's last, since his is in the like material plane.
Well, mine is still coming from like whatever the stuff was. The fight with the cult would just be if we wanted extra experience, more or less, and potentially resources.
Granny's is a personal journey.
Yeah.
She's on a personal journey.
Granny's is
I'll put it out there before we like finish the long rest. She's gonna pray. I'm gonna.
okay.
Yeah,
I'll make the decision for her.
So, you guys will start taking a rest, and we will take a quick 5 to 10 minute break, and we will be right back.
Also, I'm not going to take any spell slots into my cloak. I'm at 31, so I'm good.
Okay. So, returning back to the tower, a few of you will go to sleep immediately. Fitz, I would imagine, is one of them. You will go to sleep as soon as you can.
Punk shoot.
Yep. If there are any other things that you guys need to do before the long rest, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just move along past the long rest. Yes.
I know Granny needs to do some prayer. Daeris needs to brainstorm what the fuck to do. Because I'm tired of brainstorming outside of game and you telling me brainstorm in game.
Brain blast.
Don't do that.
Ew. Somebody
So-
burped in my ear at my drive-through job, and I was like, I'm gonna give you the death penalty.
That's fair. So what I'll say is, Becca's thing, great to do right now. Daeris, your thing, do it after the long rest, because then you will have 4 other people to knock ideas off of,
Yeah, that's
or
fair.
bounce
Go ahead
ideas
then.
off of.
Knock them off, like you
Yeah.
hitting them with a
You
golf
kill
club
your
and like
friends.
bounce it.
Like,
What
no, but what you do is you pass on a bit of an idea, and then you pick them up by the ankles and shake them and see what falls out.
do you have?
Shaking him like your bully asking for lunch money.
Give me your lunch money. Give me your
Give me
ideas.
your
ideas.
Give me your ideas.
So,
Oh, my ideas.
Granny.
Yeah. So.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
How you doing? She's kind of like alone in a room, as you do with rooms, and she's gonna kind of start praying and basically, I don't know. Praying is weird because you're basically monologuing to yourself.
Yes.
I hate that as a person. But as a character, she used to be cool with it. So she's like, alright. I know I need to make a choice. And I think I'm ready. Thought about it. And I have to start off by saying thank you to to you out there for giving me guidance when I wasn't sure where to start, but I think you want to change me too much, and I don't know that I can do that, because I'm good at one thing, and that's shooting, and I've made one decision in my end of life, and that's not to kill sentient people. But I hope that I can still find some guidance in your teachings. But Milvois, I think freedom is very important, and if you'll take me as I am, I'm all yours. Because I need help. I need a way to, if I can't stop Alditaxis from coming back every 30 years or so, then I need a way to stop that from getting out of hand. Every time. And I'm willing to basically do anything. It is kind of the Bachelorette making her final choice. The final rose goes to Millevoix.
Okay. By the way, the hand that you lost your fingers on, it was your left
Left
one?
hand. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Just
I need to make sure I
actually,
got
ironically, the Millevoix glove.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got those details right. Granny, you begin to pray by yourself to Millevoix, and as you do so, there is a beat towards the end where nothing's happening. And then, Granny, you will fall forward and die.
God bless. See you fuckers later.
Granny, in a haze, you wake up in a field of roses, but this field is directly outside of what looks like a city. Leading in, you can see that the roses march their way into the actual city itself, sprouting out through cobblestones and appearing and spreading along walls. Inside, you see various people are milling about, talking amongst themselves, discussing goings on. Some are wearing outward symbols of Millevoix, others not so much. And you will see that these roses will lead their way back to the center of this city. And in this city, there is what looks like a guillotine that was set up. And where the basket would be, there are stains all around it that flow and look like they were once bloodstains. And those bloodstains then flow to where the flowers begin to grow. And you'll hear a voice pipe up. No king's here, friend. Nor queen. Millevoix hasn't been here for a while.
To whom am I speaking?
I don't really have a name, to be honest with you. I haven't had one ever. Folks called me Vox for a while. They call me the voice of the many. They call me a lot of things. I don't have a name. I don't really want one. And really, that's fine. But, what Herbert, you said. Confident of that, otherwise she wouldn't have sent you here.
Ah. Always awkward when I'm heard.
Certainly. Now, walk with me, if you'd be so kind.
Is he a body or is he just a voice?
It is a body. I've not yet described them.
Okay,
You'll see.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I've not yet described them. You're looking at someone who is basically wearing like scrap plate mail. It is not scrap as in like it's made of cast iron pans and shit, but it is plate mail made from every bit of everybody else's plate mail they could find. The pauldrons and the plates and the joints, they don't match. They're rusted, they're dinged, they've been bent and warped out of shape. And where their head is, you can just see a helmet that they're wearing. And sprouting from inside of this helmet, coming from the eye holes and other spots where breathing would occur, and especially right around the neck, this big ruff of roses. But you begin walking down the pathways of the city while this person walks ahead of you and talks. So, I hear you have decided to devote yourself.
Yeah.
But you won't kill.
No. I did a lot of that when I was younger, and I don't think I really have the right to do that. I'd rather end things, I guess in a way peacefully now.
Interesting choice.
Not above some threats, you know.
Interesting choice. I won't call it the wrong one, but it's a hard one. You do know that rebellions end in death, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
When
my
you
friends
overthrow,
have killed several.
yes. And when you overthrow a king, a tyrant, you put them to the blade. And you make sure they can't come back. You know that, right?
Yes, but I don't have to be the one to pull the lever. We can put it to the people, you know?
You do understand then. Because you're right. If you just walked around, killing whoever, getting them out of the way, you'd be nothing more than a vigilante. That's not what you are. That's not what we are supposed to represent. Freedom means the freedom to choose. Yes, we are rebellion. Millevoix is rebellion. But rebellion only matters if people choose it. If the choice is made for them and you just execute their king, that means nothing. But I wanted you to understand that is what your job will be now.
Helping people.
You will stoke the fires of rebellion. You will show them what lies in front of them. You will show them what is being done to them. And maybe that will mean you will have to light a few fires. Maybe that means you'll just have to maintain them. Maybe that means you'll fight. But at the end of the day, the choice will still be theirs. You understand that. Good.
Absolutely.
Well, then if it's any consolation, well, no, there is no consolation. This will be hard. But you seem comfortable with it.
Yeah, well, yes. If always
Devoting-
been good at not following the rules.
Devoting yourself to Millavois means that this is what your job will be now.
Yeah.
So as long as you are willing to do that, and you will stick to it, you will be on this world for as long as you need to be.
For as long as I need to be.
Maybe one day there won't be any need for rebellion. I don't think it's happening anytime soon. But maybe one day.
Maybe.
Well, you will take up my position then. Well, what was my position? I haven't been around for a while, but good. You'll wake up soon. Your body will change.
Okay. What did you... you said you were the voice of the many.
Yes.
Are.
Yes. Eventually, a tool has to be put away. I was put away. Here I am. I have my home here. And one day you'll be put away as well. You'll finally get to come here. You'll have your afterlife. One day. But it will take time.
I'm okay with waiting a little longer.
That's good. Oh. Word of the wise. Be careful around some preachers, clerics now. They might be a little cagey about you.
What does that mean?
It's time to wake up, dear. And he'll take one gauntleted hand and he'll put it right over your face where your eyes are, and you'll wake back up.
What?
It might have something to do with a little feature that clerics and paladins have called Divine Sense.
Becca, feel free to check your sheet. I have changed your race.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Are you undead now?
I'm dead!
Guys, my grandma's a zombie. My grandma's a zombie.
Guys, I might have died a little bit, but I'm okay now. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
This is how you're gonna fucking permanently deal with the goddamn bitch boy.
Remember that dragon that we met that was like all skeletons?
Granny, you will feel a numbness at your fingers and a numbness at your leg. And as you kind of get up to move a little bit, you will feel your leg slide out from your pant leg and boot as your foot falls off.
No! I need that! It's so gross.
And then you will feel something starting to happen at the stump. You feel something beginning to protrude and grow from the stump ever so slightly. Takes easily about 10 minutes. But as you do, these large stems, these knotted lengths of green, almost plant growth, begin to grow out of your stump and reform a new leg. There are thorns around it, buds of roses that are going to begin to grow. But your leg is being replaced with a plant-like form. And you'll feel your fingers, or the ends of your gloves, start to get tight. And you'll have to tug the glove off as you see that the tips fell off. again. But they've regrown, and there are now plant-like replacements. They don't look like fingers. They're stems of plants, roots, more than anything. You will live forever.
And one day I will be a plant guy. Entirely.
My grandma's never gonna die!
So, I need to note an effect for you. You will never have to be concerned with regeneration, per se. If you lose a limb, your body will regrow said limb within 10 minutes.
Cool.
There are other effects that you will gain. I will not reveal those yet.
Can she still be healed if she's undead?
Yes. Yeah. This is not Pathfinder. There are no injure spells, so I cannot do that because that would overcomplicate things for everybody. So yes, it works.
Yeah, it's not
There's no positive energy, negative energy. It's not a thing.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Would Granny have to make the save if I use my channel divinity?
Channel divinity affects. Is there a CR to it or no?
Well, the CR is for clerics because they have destroy undead.
Yeah, that's true.
But for paladins, it's just turning.
In theory, if she was close enough, yes, that is part of the reason why she has to be careful around clerics. But as long as she is far enough away from you, it should be fine.
There's still a save to that, isn't there?
They're still safe, yeah.
So she would just have to like roll a save and hope she doesn't fail.
I've much more frequently been using the one that is my subclass specific, which is a different set of creatures that does not include undead. Like celestial fae fiends, elementals, and aberrations. So
Becca? I'm gonna change. There's gonna be more changes to come for Granny. So
Okay.
not done yet, trust me. By the way, what's Granny gonna do with that leg and the fingers that are now in your room?
Can I have them?
What is wrong with you?
No!
Honestly,
No!
that was just for the goof because your body actually has no purpose.
Yeah, I'm
We'll-
not a fucking
we'll get
sorcerer.
them. We'll get them cast in bronze and hung on the wall.
No, she's probably like, oh, everyone's asleep. She just goes inside and like buries them in the dirt.
You're on the top of a mountain. It's snow.
Yeah, whatever. I can't die
It's
now.
not gonna rot. It's gonna freeze.
Speaking
Someone's gonna
of
find
this-
your fucking frozen leg out there.
No, Connor, it's not gonna be someone.
That's their problem.
Connor, it's not gonna be someone. It's gonna be Balloose.
It's gonna be
Who is going to
Balloose.
eat
He's
the
gonna
leg
eat
with
it.
fingers.
No, that's a great idea. I'm gonna go up to Balloose and be like, hey, just.
Oh my God.
Eat this. Not
You need a
eat
snack.
the human flesh.
Well, I mean,
It's
Yeah.
the best way to get rid of the evidence.
yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. Balloose has been shown to do this before, Cody, so there's no arguing against it.
I'm
So-
not arguing against it. I've
Yeah.
specifically fed him like the person, half fish things already. So
So,
I'm just
Granny,
like, Balloose, I need you to be a bro right now.
you
I need to not
realizing
know.
that you have a bit of a problem, you'll look over at Balloose, the absolute menace of a familiar that you guys have had for way too long, and you'll walk up to it with your leg and your fingers, and you'll hand it over.
We're just gonna pack this trauma away for later. I thought she was playing with the wire. She's fine.
There are a few more things you're gonna notice about yourself now, Granny. You're cold. Well, you don't feel cold, but you when you breathe, you don't. There's no warm air coming from your breath anymore.
Can I like?
You don't have a pulse. You don't have a pulse. Additionally, you do not feel the need to sleep. You may if you wish. You do not feel the need to sleep, though. I'm assuming you are noting all of this on your sheet.
I'm taking notes.
Got it.
I will write. I should add that to me. That is a good idea to add
You
to
should.
my
It's important.
sheet.
It's important.
But I'm assuming she can still be put to sleep magically through like sleep spells.
Since I can
like
sleep,
that.
yeah.
Yes, you'll basically have advantage on saves like that. But granted, there really are only a handful of sleep spells in this game, and you will never see them. So fuck it, who cares? It's as simple as that. Sleep is a woefully underused mechanic. But Granny, here you are. You are undead. Unbeknownst to everybody else, this occurs. You are all sleeping peacefully. Fitz, remove a point of exhaustion. And the afternoon will come. You guys are not. You don't have the chance to care about when you're waking up to do stuff at this point because you are down to the wire. I believe we started on. What day did your 7-day limit start on? We'll have to double check.
I think we're like 2.5 days
Yesterday?
in.
Shut up, you. Shut your mouth.
Today, it started today. We have 7 days left.
I'll double check in the streams.
I will say I think we're 2.5 days in.
I'll check in the VODs. But you guys still don't have very much time left. It is the afternoon. You guys are basically having like a late lunch. And Daeris, you've got some shit to figure out.
Let's see, I think this is the 5th day because we were over talked to Amazon for the first day, split up into parties for 2 days, and then there was traveling to the Hells and coming back here and this rest, so it's
Like 3
halfway
or
through
4,
the
maybe.
5th day, so there's like 2.5 left.
Okay.
No, that doesn't feel right.
I will double check the exact timing,
Yeah.
but I think you're way off, Michelle. It's not 2 days.
It's
I
not
don't-
2 days.
I don't think it's 2 days, but I don't think we only have 2 days left.
I think it's been like 3 or 4 days.
I think it's like
know.
maybe we're halfway through. 3.5.
But you guys are having a late lunch. It has been cooked for you by Daeris's partner. Granny, you don't necessarily need to eat if you don't want to.
She will though.
Okay. You can still taste food.
Yeah, that's good. Whew.
So Daeris.
Granny was taking a bite of food, by the way, right after this. Is she like scared she's not going to be able to taste it as she goes to eat it?
She's like. I will say as well, she's still wearing like her gloves because she's fashionable like that, but the right hand glove, which used to have the Althea symbol, is just a white glove now. So she's not wearing Althea's symbol in addition to Milva's symbol.
Cool. That's her fucking hand.
What?
Like, everything that's rotting off of you. Anyways.
I'm just an innocent grandma.
Nice.
You are not an innocent grandma.
Yeah. That's my grandma.
She's killed people.
She's different now. She got better.
Imagine like saying, "My grandma's dead." Someone's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." No, you don't understand. She's dead and she's still walking about.
No, she's fine.
You don't understand. She's dead and she has a gun.
Granny
dead and she's got a
found
gun.
dead in Miami. Oh my god, is she okay? Yeah, but she died though.
Yeah, but she died though. Kind of freaking sucks, but.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
I feel like all of you are getting really cool power-ups, and I kind of fucked up mine.
Yeah?
How the fuck do I fix this?
You go to the devil and you say, "Hey, can I have your powers since you don't need it anymore?"
I don't think he's just gonna give it to you.
You can always find that guy and kill him.
I just let him live to make him more miserable.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be more miserable if you lived and then someone came around the alley and was like, "Just kidding," and then killed you?
Didn't you all say that one of the, like a new god or something, owed several of you a favor? Someone called HE?
Oh, the thing is, I don't know if he'll help me because we're fleshy.
Yeah. What was it? What was it called? Hairless monkeys? That's what we referred to.
You're gonna live on that one for a while, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Bit of a superior life form now. Not as hairless, not as monkey. A little bit less of each.
I want you to know Daeris does have her daughter bouncing on her knee, and she does just go, "Hairless monkey."
That's what I'm talking about! Yeah!
Sweetheart, don't repeat him.
It's alright, I've never said anything bad.
I don't.
Yeah, no.
You could do a big apology tour for your one guy. Who you sort
know,
of
but how do you-
summoned. Ooh.
Again, I will also point out you doing an apology and that still might not even work just because
You
of
should
what
also
you-
just do that though, because that
I mean
was
she
a-
should. She
that was
should
not-
anyway.
I did apologize to them, is the thing. And then they told me, don't talk to me.
Well,
you
they're
should do it
mad.
more.
They're having a sulk.
Maybe
Yeah, but how long does sulking sessions last for gods?
Maybe you can do
A long
something
time,
that shows your apology rather than just saying you're sorry.
Yeah.
How do I do that? I'm not the expert here on apologizing if that hasn't become incredibly obvious.
Well,
Yes, you've been skipping your classes with Fitz.
Fitz quit holding them because he said I was a lost cause.
Well, generally speaking, the apology is tailored to the person, and since this is, what is it, the god of what's deserved?
What's deserved karma, what is to happen.
So maybe you enact karma on someone. Like those cultists that, I don't know.
Things were so much easier when I thought I was just killing a guy.
You could still do it though. I'm just saying, that's always an option. Because again, what is karma if not thinking you're free and then turning around in an alley and then getting killed immediately?
Oh.
That's a consequence. Those are consequences of your actions.
Consequences.
Consequences.
Sorry. We've been watching a lot of John Wick edits and I can just hear it in my head.
The scene from the newest one where it's like, you arrogant asshole. He didn't shoot.
He didn't shoot.
And then he kills him. consequences.
Such a good scene. Sorry.
I love John Wick.
Can I just ask him, or is that also rude?
Given that he said don't talk to him again, I don't know if this is the part in the raunchy novel where the girl is like, don't talk to me, you need to stand outside of her window with like a gramophone.
No. No, you're not making this reference in the game.
Granny.
What?
I don't think that will work.
I know it's not high literature, but it's very emotional.
Celebrant, will that work?
No.
Sorry.
It's just an example. I'm not saying you go find out where they live and you play music for them.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a feeling he's enjoying my suffering.
It is a consequence of your action.
It is a consequence of my action.
It is what is deserved.
Mm-hmm. I miss talking to Dee Dee. He was easy to talk to.
You could just keep bothering him. You're really good at that.
I am, but that feels like it could get me killed.
Yeah?
Also seems like it would just further the consequence of not getting a response.
Perhaps.
What?
Yeah?
Can I? This sounds so stupid, but can I roll? And I'm gonna roll it in the thing. So if I roll bad, I roll bad. Because I'm not pulling out dice today. Can I roll like? This is gonna be so funny sounding for me. An intelligence check to see if I can help her come up with something.
Yes, you may. All of you may.
Cool. I can't wait to roll a natural one, guys.
Yeah.
You said
Roll a
intelligence
zero.
check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Arr, arr, arr,
I
arr.
will say 3. A mace be. I am rather loath to suggest such a thing, but there is a cult attempting to summon in an extraplanar being. While I would not like to have that here, it is possible we could attempt to have you absorb its power, similar to how Kaz did with Elemental.
Second one was my oracle roll, by the way.
So,
Yeah, I don't love that idea though, Icky.
so Fitz and Granny. First off, you two come to the fastest conclusions. A clerical or warlock thing, not happening. That's gonna take too much time. You don't have that. Simple as that. Because even with what you did, Fitz, like that only worked because you were already a warlock of pretty decent strength, and then this was allowed to happen to you. That's not gonna just be one and done with Daeris. That's not happening. Cleric, that takes a lot of devotion and worship. You're not getting that from Daeris, and also there's not enough time for that. So no and no. So you're down to some more drastic options. It's possible. I'm sorry if you heard a cat. Yep.
I still hear it.
Yeah, it makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, black cats do.
Yeah, I love her. She's such a great cat. HE theoretically could be an option. But as was pointed out, he definitely does not like mortals, namely fleshy humanoids.
He tolerates us.
He tolerates you. So if that is who Daeris turns to, you're not sure she's gonna get a good deal out of it. And even if she does get a good deal out of it, there's a fair possibility she's gonna change very drastically. And that's coming from Fitz and from Granny.
Who are pretty different now.
Who are very different, and one of you, maybe you're at the end of it, the other one is only just beginning. It's gonna be drastic. It would be worse than you two.
You would become a mulligan.
Option 2. Apologize to the god of what is deserved. Now, again, you couldn't become a warlock fast enough. You can. But as the god of what is deserved, he could possibly pull some strings. Them bitches talking loud, goddamn.
Outside?
Yeah, I can hear them. Holy shit!
I love how affectionate Rave is right now.
Oh, when it's 11 o'clock at night, she tells me it's time to come to bed because she'll jump up on my table and she'll just kind of sit there and like.
She said,
keep her head,
now.
her head's always angled down, and she puts herself right in front of me.
She's angry.
So it's possible the god of what is deserved may have some strings he could pull. Maybe could manage to give you some kind of a power boost or point you in the direction of something that would help you. But with that said, there is no telling whether or not you would basically become the tool in some kind of a plan that's already in progress. You may just become a gear in some machination he already has set up. Option 3. Go back to the Hells and get what you wanted.
Kill that guy.
Now,
Kill that guy.
it may be the easiest. With that said, there's a second problem there. He already severed the connection between you and him. So this time, if you took his power, you might have to take a little bit more than just his power.
Hey, what does that mean?
You might have to
stupid.
take
Someone
his
explain.
spot.
You would have to find out. I will not tell you. There are no good options now.
Kana, this feels like I'm being punished.
You're not being punished. I'm literally down in a situation where like there's no good option here. And also, you were the one that was a dick to the other option, okay?
Yeah, because Daeris is a dick.
You don't get to get on my ass about it, goddamn.
Come on, there has to be a fourth better option.
All of the above at the same time.
No,
Okay.
I can think of a fourth.
I'll say this, the only reason I'm hesitating with the demon one is because I'm pregnant.
You might have to give up your fucking firstborn, baby.
All right, I didn't say
Also-
that.
Also, it's
No,
just
I don't
it's
want
so
my
very
baby-
from a story arc point of view, it is so unpoetic to be like, no, you are pathetic, go, and then be like, wait, hold on, actually,
Just kidding.
just kidding,
No.
I'm gonna kill you now.
Yeah.
I
I-
know,
No,
I'm
but that's
being
the
pathetic.
yeah, that's the situation I'm in now.
I don't like that one. I don't like going, you know what, strike it from the record, I never said go kill that guy.
Yeah, it's lame.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And also it might make your baby a demon.
Yeah.
Also, might make your baby a demon.
all of
That
the,
is the
all of
big
the
thing.
options are bad. All of the options are bad. Like
The least bad is
Mods, kill
trying
that guy.
to get
Dee Dee.
Mods kill that guy. The least worst option is Dee Dee, trying to
But
apologize
yeah.
to Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
yeah.
that's
Well-
my vote.
I will say there is another questionable option, which is we have like specific powerful, some might say cursed things that we've come across that we've have currently in the museum that could help you if we trade for them. But who knows what other effects they have. You'd be like, come get me curses and have a bunch of these purple objects.
Secret fifth option: buy a second gun. Two.
The problem is I
guns.
have two guns.
Option 5, another gun.
Option another, get another one, but a bigger one.
Option 5, walk into the ocean and never come back.
No.
Option 5, a literal tank. You just
Oh my
operate a
God.
tank.
This sucks.
I'm so
man.
sorry. I'm so
No.
sorry. This is a hell of my own creation.
I understand, and you worked in like it makes sense for the character, but now it's like, oh fuck, all the options kind of suck for you, and that also feels bad.
Guys, I'm a little idiot.
There is actually, technically, there is another option you could do.
What did I say about I'm a little idiot?
Go
You could-
again.
No, you could go for it. Don't take a power up. Go.
Yeah,
Just
I
do-
know. I already considered
Just
that
dive all
option.
in.
That wasn't an option in my brain.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's boring. We should. I think my vote is still Dee Dee.
That's also my
Because
I
feel like. Oh, good.
I was gonna say I was gonna say like my option is like none of them, so like what everyone else goes with, I will happily go with.
Because I feel like if you go to he or he, you will become a mulligan.
At best,
You'll
you'll
become-
become a mulligan.
At best. At worst, worse. And then if you do the demon, your baby's gonna be born as the devil from the Bible. So I don't. Think
I wouldn't lie. Yes, your child would absolutely become a tiefling.
The
Yeah, no
from
shit. I
the
already put that
Bible.
together, Connor.
I think if you manage to negotiate something with Dee Dee, you just need to make sure it's got an end date
Mhm.
so that you can retire and raise your kids,
My
or at least
fear,
retire for a little bit, because we know Daeris, she's not going to stay retired. But
my fear with Dee Dee specifically is like the whole like becoming like a tool for the thing. Like I don't know. That's
But-
terrifying.
but on the
actually.
other
And
hand,
she just got out of being a tool for Avik.
Joe?
Well, she's
I think that the angle you could go for with Dee Dee would be a temporary agreement that you will deliver what is deserved to fuckhead Magoo.
All the taxes.
the tax
All the taxes, all of them, every single one.
We're gonna audit all the taxes.
We're auditing him. Get audited, idiot. But you will deliver what is deserved to all the taxes, and then once all that is deserved has been delivered, if he so wishes it, you will cut contact and never talk to him again. It is a deal that will benefit both of you in the long run, and then if he so wills it, he will never have to speak to you again. I think that could possibly be something. But
Yeah, it kind of aligns with my suggestion, because like being a tool is not great, but oftentimes tools are only used for a little bit and then put away. Like you only need a screwdriver for one part of building a desk.
right.
You're gonna watch Daeris pick up the baby It's a toddler. Set it on the table and just slink to the floor.
Real befitting of your adult status.
I'm older than everyone else here. I'm allowed to be childish if I choose.
Oh no, Ari, what do you have? A knife? Oh
no!
Ari does not have a knife.
Yeah, but Daeris
Ah!
She's like, Fitz.
Why would if I'm sitting here and the baby's right there, why would I let her get a knife? You're off your game.
I'm stressed.
I understand that, but figure it out.
Okay. You all continue your breakfast? Lunch?
It's lunch.
Crunch.
No.
Brunch.
We slept late
Yeah.
enough that it's lunch.
There are mimosas. They are
Unfortunately,
endless.
Fitz does not drink.
Nope.
But Granny
just
does.
He's just drinking orange juice out of like a mimosa glass though.
Can Granny still get drunk?
That's a really great question.
Yes.
Yeah.
It takes a lot more now.
No. Wait, no, that's good. I could
It's
go
so
for
expensive to
longer.
get drunk. But it's so expensive.
Hey,
to get
eventually
drunk
when your body starts to rot and your lungs have holes in them, smoking cigars is not gonna work.
No,
when
it's
your
gonna look
legs
sick as
don't
fuck.
work like they used to before.
It's gonna look sick as fuck. She's gonna go, and then she exhales, and it just goes.
You imagine Granny like walking towards someone and they just shoot her and she just goes, ugh. It just keeps walking and like takes a puff of her cigar and the smoke comes out of the bullet hole.
Like, hey, watch this. Smoke bomb!
Ew.
We'll need to plan our next steps regardless. We'll have to do a similar approach entering the Hells in order to find that crystal rose, and we'll have to be secretive about our use of magic in the open, as we've learned. Can't expect us to get lucky twice.
Semi-related, but can literally nobody tell my parents that I died?
You got it.
Thank you. Thanks, thank you.
I can only make the promise for myself.
I'll
Daeris
hold
is not
that
that. You might want to track her down later.
Yeah. I'll hold off on that until after this big confrontation, because if we're all dead, what does it matter?
Exactly. I really hope we don't all die though, because from what I remember, it sucked. It was bad there. Oh, which by the way, I think I remembered something. I met someone who slipped through the cracks.
Oh.
I need to figure that out. I'd like to help him, even if he was absolutely useless to me. Huh.
I don't imagine there was much she could have done for you.
I know, but in the moment I was very angry about it.
Well, we'll put a pin in that, because I don't think helping someone who has already died and been dead for a while is more important than our current dilemma.
Not very high priority, no.
Yeah, but I need to prove to... You know what? No, I'm not going to get into it.
Okay.
That was a really rough time for me. I need to prove that I can fix things.
You got it, Chief.
Gotta prove it.
And without context, you'll answer my text.
Oh no.
Is that the right answer? Did I answer correctly?
We're gambling right now, and you know I like it to gamble.
What the
What are you
hell?
wagering?
Daeris is going to go on the top of the tower away from everyone.
Oh man.
And she's
Gosh.
going to take her dagger from her bag and go, "Hey, Dee Dee, I deserve a punishment for what I did." And she's gonna jam it into her leg and go, "I'm not gonna be as strong as I was. And this was a pretty unwise decision, wasn't it?"
Hey girl, hey.
Yes, it was.
I'm sorry, genuinely. I don't say that to most people.
I would say that I at least accept your apology at this point.
Jess, please reduce Daeris' strength by 2 and her wisdom by 2.
What I'm doing now.
You made
Fun
me
fact,
pick-
I sacrificed.
You made me pick which one you lost?
Yeah,
Hey, that's fucked up of you.
it was either that or dex points.
Hit con.
So
please.
Daeris, I have such bad luck with my health. Connor, do you think it is wise to lose Constitution?
No, it's funny.
It's what is deserved.
So Daeris is standing in front of him and going, "You know what your kin is trying to do."
Oh, I know at this point. I'm very aware.
And at this moment, you will start to see the form of the god of what is deserved taking his full form in front of you. You see that the shadowy mess of something vaguely humanoid begins to stretch and becomes taller this time. It is now actually probably about 10 foot tall. It is not a regular kind of diminutive figure. It is there. And from all along its back, you see all those eyes sprouting out along like peacock feathers.
One way or another, I know how this will pan out.
Either we lose or he loses. No two ways
Oh.
around it.
Oh, certainly. But he'll lose eventually. He always does.
It's kind of what he's after, isn't it?
He doesn't want to rule. He wants a challenge. So that means he'll eventually let himself lose. That's how he works.
Oh, real quick, Michelle, did you step away? Did you figure out what I lost? Michelle?
What? I'm so sorry.
Did you hear what I lost because you stepped away as I started talking about
No,
it?
I didn't. I had to pee so bad.
I lost 2 strength points and 2 wisdom points.
Oh, jeez.
Put permanently.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well.
So, for reference, I am now at a 9 strength and a 12 wisdom.
Oh, I'm the most perceptive in the party now.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry. You're only more perceptive by 1.
I know. But, you know.
I fucked up plenty of times. You're well aware. I fucked up by calling you as proof. I fucked up, leaving the Underdark, arguably. I fucked
Hardly.
up getting... What do you mean, hardly?
Leaving the Underdark was not a mistake. It was a decision. That is the difference.
Well, my other decision was letting that fucking bullshit guy live to deal with the consequences of finding out gods don't have it that much better than demons.
You destroyed him. Emotionally.
Yeah, exactly. Why do none of my friends get that?
Because mortals deal in physical things. They love seeing substance. You want to see an effect. But not many of you like to understand that sometimes the most effective punishment is one that lingers. One mental. One that you will never escape from. So
God,
that
I missed our
is only
conversation.
a mistake.
You understand.
Because you now are lacking in the power you want. Not a mistaken decision.
Yeah. I'm not gonna worship you. That's just not who I am. Nor do you really want worshippers from what I have gleaned.
No, I don't need that. Not really.
I'm not here to form a pact. I have no desire to be a warlock.
It would be useless for you now anyways.
But what can we do together that can help me?
We can do a few things. See, just by my nature, I do tend to come across things. I have my fair share of broken people who I'm responsible for, or at least have come across my plate. Plenty that deserve it. So, how's this? I will give you that power you need. But, in return, you will do work for me. I have some jobs that need to be done, that need a physical hand, a mortal's touch. They're simple jobs, though, don't worry.
This is gonna be like when I was dealing with Fuckface McGee in the South, and I'm just indebted to you until he saw fit to release me?
No, you only need to do 5 jobs for me. That's all. That is it. And they're simple.
And these are people who deserve what is coming.
Oh, yes. Everybody I deal with deserves what is coming. One way or another.
Question.
Yeah.
When you say what they deserve, does that also include good people what they deserve? Well, good.
Of course.
Interesting.
Sometimes
Oh,
what you deserve is a good thing. And sometimes good people deserve bad things. That's
That's true.
just
Fitz
the way
died.
of the world.
he's a good person. He didn't deserve to die, but he did anyway, so... But he also did deserve to die because he made his choices.
He made the best decision he could.
But in response to that, he died.
So, 5 jobs.
Simple
You give
ones,
me
too.
assistance. Not gonna do anything weird to my baby. Not gonna
No.
do anything weird. Deal.
Very well. Your first job is very simple. I'm going to need you to write down a specific set of instructions. And then you're going to leave it at a table in a bar of my choosing.
Alright.
I'll get you your power. Don't worry about that.
And I'll get you your comeuppance for people who deserve it.
And with that, the god of what is deserved will melt down to the floor, to nothingness.
My leg hurts. Choices.
I love that
Well.
Daeris can't heal herself, so at least one person will see. What
Oh.
did you do to your leg?
Fun fact, Daeris is not hiding what she has done. She's going to come back down into the dining room, where everyone is, blood running down her leg. Bless you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Blood running down her leg, sit back down at the table.
Went well?
Went fine. Not as strong as I was. May not be as bright as I was. And I have to do a couple favors. 5. But it's dealt with.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Only 5?
On the bright side, it might make you less quick to come back with some witty remark that will get yourself in further trouble.
Actually, my wisdom score is what... Out of character. Wisdom is what kept Daeris, from saying stupid shit.
Daeris is gonna say
Or-
more stupid shit.
Her intelligence lets her come up with the shit. Her wisdom is the one that said, don't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I just came down here to tell you guys that. And 2, I need to start writing some things down.
Then, well, in the prospect of what is deserved, Ignace will do a not gentle slap on the wound, but give you 10 lay on hands.
Aww.
Yeah. Thanks, Iggy.
Imagine that your deity will have a chuckle at that.
Yeah, probably. Definitely deserve what I did.
And with that, we will leave off there. Daeris now realizing that she has made a deal with the devil, in a way. Granny now being undead, and Fitz being quite unhappy with the way that death is handled in this world, and wanting to completely overhaul that system. Though he's not sure how they're able to do that, but he really wants to.
I'm gonna unionize the afterlife.
I'm gonna unionize the afterlife.
Just fucking watch me.
Meanwhile, we have yet to see what will come of Kaz.
Yeah, you have not yet seen that. So we're gonna wrap up there. Thank you all so very much for being here for the stream. We stream regularly, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. This will be uploaded on YouTube. If you enjoy what we do, pass the word around, tell your friends, rate us on Spotify, or give us a thumbs up on YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, blah, 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 all that shit. But with that said, yeah, say bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.